Hello everybody, this is Wolf is Cool. I know I don't upload very much, but that's fine. Today we are going to be doing a how to build a Pokemon deck. Now, as you can see, I mainly do standard, but for this one, well, I'll go over standard right away. So, there are three different ways. You can either do deck wizard, well, two I guess. No, there's three. Import a deck that you've copied from your clipboard. That one's good and all, but I don't really use it. If you do have all the cards you need and stuff, you can just import it from right there. Otherwise, you can use either Deck Wizard or Standard. I'll be showing you Deck Wizard first. So, you can choose which one you want to use, Unlimited, Legacy, Expanded, or Standard. You just choose your type, so let's just say Dark. And then you can scroll through and say, oh, I want to use you and you, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't really matter who you choose. It will, then it will allow you to, either pick random if you don't have two cards. Anyway, that will basically build you a deck right away involving some normal types and stuff. You might want to change it around a bit, but I'm not going to show you that way. It does help you out a lot, though. But if you want to learn how to build it from complete scratch, here we go. In the filters, you want to make sure you have whatever one you're going to use, standard, expanded, or legacy. Here you can choose your type. For now, I'm going to build a dark type deck because I don't have one. You can tag by promo and stuff like that. I'm not going to do that for right now. I'm just going to go basic, dark, and standard types. Pokemon, obviously, we're going to start out with our big boy Tyranitar. Now, up here you can see how many Pokemon you have. I like to go with the 20-20-20, but that can change depending on, what your deck is. So you can kind of just start putting in cards that, you have like evolutions to, or cards you just enjoy, stuff like that. Like, for example, I knew I had a Thievul, but here you can now choose whichever one you want to use, which I am going to go with this Thievul. Now, it might not be able to do more damage, but its move, Call for Goons, is very helpful. So, I will use that. I will then use Venipede, Whirlipede, and then over here, I have a Scorlipede. So now I already have 9 Pokemon in my deck. Now, for example, you put in cards, like, too many cards. Let's just say, well, like, too many of the cards, like, you don't own this card. It will show up gray. You will have to take that out if you want to actually use it. There are 2 ways to add cards. For example, as I've been doing the entire time, you can just drag, or you can click on it and click add. I think you can also do it, no, you have to left click and click add. I find it easier just to do it. You can click on them if you already have, if you want multiple or want to remove some. You can click these plus and minuses and it will add or take away cards that you already have in there. Yeah, that's basically the basics of it. But we're obviously gonna keep going. I'm not just gonna do that and just be like, alright, have fun. You can see me kind of build my dark type deck. Now, for the Pokemon, I'm not really thinking about it. I'm kind of just putting them in if I think that they would fit. It's kind of my plan right now. Just, if I have evolutions, evolution Pokemon are very helpful. I think Zubat would be helpful for his Hidden in the Shadows. Let's see here. This is definitely a good one just to kind of send out there in case you need someone. And let's see here. I think That's basically it for the Pokemon. Since I need one more Pokemon to go in, I think I will I know the perfect Pokemon. Actually, because as you know, normal type Pokemon can use any type of energy, well, if their move allows it to, I will add my Snorlax V that I have, and that will place as my next card. We'll save trainers for last because they're kind of the most complicated, and as you've probably guessed, you want to add energies to your deck. 20 is around the most you want to have if you have special energies, like I do right here, hiding dark energy. Very good. This is good if you have especially a single strike deck. Each card can do different things. This is actually pretty solid. I know I have a single strike Pokemon, or at least some more probably. See here. Yeah, I have the Quillfish and my Tyranitar V are both single strike, so it will help those two cards definitely. So that's basically it. Energies are pretty basic. Now time for the more complicated stuff I've heard from people who are kind of just starting. Now you really want to think on the current meta of Pokemon. If you're using certain items, but for now I'm kind of just gonna go basic. Hyper Potion. It's pretty good, but it also discards energy, so I'm not gonna use it. But this card right here, very helpful, especially if you've had some Pokemon die recently. You need energies in that Pokemon back. It's really helpful, especially for like V's and stuff like that. This is another good one, allowing you to get 6 cards in your hand. This is a solid one for evolutions. Marnie is really good. Yeah, if either player puts any cards on the bottom of their deck, in this way you draw 5 cards and your opponent draws 4. So it is pretty helpful. Let's see here. This is pretty solid, but it is luck based, but I don't really see any problems with it, so I'm gonna use it. This is very helpful. Pokekid, from what I've heard, not many people use it, but it's very helpful. Same thing with Pokemon Trainer. Rare Candy is helpful for most decks, but for mine only having 1/3 formed evolution, I am not going to use it. Rare Fossil, I will use. It's pretty solid to just have out there just in case. Single Strike Mustard, very good, especially for my deck that I have right now. Sorry, it took me a minute. I was just reading it. This is also pretty solid. Now, I currently only have 11. Actually, 12, because I'll add Training Court to it. Skyla's good for getting them out on the field. And then you can add Sonia. Sonia is definitely a very good card you can add. If you're running low, you can just start adding ones that like have a chance of helping you. I do that sometimes if I don't really have anything good. Palpad, pretty solid. 30 damage healed from it. Yeah, no, there's a lot of pretty solid cards that could be helpful. Escape rope, do I have one already in here? This is pretty good. It will sometimes hurt you, but it will also bait your opponent into, like, basically having to get stuff. So I like that about it. And then I'll actually add this, and yes, I have too many cards, but just in case you do have too many cards, I will allow you to take some out, obviously, and leave that one in there. So yeah, that's basically my deck for now. You can click save, and then you can like choose coins that you have, deck boxes, and then card sleeves you can also choose from. So yeah, no, this is my deck for now. I like to give them names. I don't know why I accidentally put king. Yeah, no. I am terrible at spelling right now. And then I forget the capital I. In the dark. And I misspelled dark. Drag. You know what? Shadows. And I misspelled shadows. Well, that's embarrassing. Alright, anyway, that is my deck. That's how you build at least a standard deck. Difference between them all is standard can only use this current generation, where if you were to create a new deck and let's just say like you wanted different stuff, it actually shows you right here what the difference is. But yeah, no, if you liked this type of content and you want to see more, let me know down in the comments. Yeah, no, let me know. I have a Discord server, actually. Link is now down in the description. Join it, we'd love to see you hang out. And it's more of a game-related server, but me and some of my friends are very active in there. So if you would like to join, spend time with us, that would be great. See you next time, fans, when I upload again.